My affinity to sketchy gas station pills is something scientists should study for generations to come. I don't know how I keep finding these very bizarre things, but they keep popping up in my life, and this is one that was very unique for several reasons. So take a look at this. It's max performance, three X's, because two's just not enough. And the thing that sticks out right away is that it's like this holographic Charizard, looking packaging. I swear these companies that make these are in a competition to see if who can make the most eye-catching packaging. And as I thumb my way through these sketchy gas station pills, I see that a lot of them are just special packaging, really. I'm Grant Harding. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states and a medication pricing expert. And I like to review medications so you guys can make better, more well-informed decisions. And a lot of the times that includes sketchy things like this, these gas station pills that everybody looks at and they always wonder what's actually in them. Do they actually work? Are they safe? Using my terrestrial vessel as a martyr, I take them and try to answer at least some of those questions for you guys. So let me turn around the camera here and we'll take a look at this and then we'll actually try it and see how it feels. Take a look at this gimmick of the century. Wow. Charizard holographic packaging. I love to see it. I mean, it got my money, that's for sure. It did its job. Max performance, 3X's, fast acting, long lasting. It rhymes, so that's cool. Time, size, stamina. It's just buzzword after buzzword, folks. 69,000, which is really good because I like to keep my pills sub 70,000. Like, what does that even mean? Like, it's so dumb. One capsule up to 72 hours. Okay, good. Warning, beware of counterfeit products. Okay, so they're really looking out for you here. They're concerned for your well-being, really. That's what I interpret that as. So what is this thing? Let's look at the contents. Per usual here, we have the supplement facts that contain a whole bunch of nothing in a proprietary blend. 700 milligram, what does that even mean? These folks, they just make things up, I swear. 700 milligram of what? First item there, Oriza Sativa PE, that's rice. Okay, there's nothing active about that at all. Horny goat weed supposedly helps with that. Questionable efficacy there. White willow bark, I don't know what that's doing in here. The willow bark, that's where aspirin comes from. Back like thousands and thousands of years ago, people used to chew on willow bark and they would get an aspirin-like substance out of it. So I don't see how an aspirin is going to help with, time, size, and stamina, but it's in there. Yohimbe bark extract, a horrible chemical. I hate it. It works at the alpha receptor and it creates a very nervous-like feeling. But it definitely does create a feeling. I think that's probably why it's so ubiquitous. It's like the only supplement that actually does have a real effect on the human body. Black pepper probably does nothing. Like, come on, let's be honest. Must be at least 18 years or older to use this product. I love a good fake warning. It makes you feel like, you got something powerful here. In fact, whenever I make my line of supplements one day, it's going to be mostly warnings, really. Now, I've been pretty harsh about this product so far, but I will give them a huge thumbs up right here. They are not shying away. They tell you exactly who they are. This is the LLC, the address, phone number, everything. It's right there. Let's try to call them.
Thank you for calling Max Distributing. Our normal business hours are 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Central Time.
Thank you for calling Max Distributing. No one is available to take your call. At the tone, please record your message.
I called out of business hours, but it looks like it was more like an ordering line. But still, I give them a lot of credit for putting their actual information on here. That is, not only is that rare, I've never seen that before on any gas station pill. Suggested use for best results, take one. And they clarify one as in like the singular digit. Thank goodness. Capsule 45 to 90 minutes prior to activity. Do not take more than one. They don't even say the word one. It just has a parenthesis and then the number one. Capsule in 24-hour period. Keep out of your children. Blah, blah, blah. Not for if you're pregnant, contact a physician, all the usual don't sue us stuff on here. So this is very interesting. Let's go ahead and pop this bad boy and see what happens. Change of plans. I'm going to take this live in front of a crowd. I made my way to a local comedy club where, to my dismay, my petrol station-induced debauchery was indeed not being displayed proudly on the marquee. There I had to withstand monotonies so rife with affection I could practically see the tears of their parents rolling down disappointed cheeks in the background.
I've been sleeping on an air mattress in Zevon's house. I made him blow it up by mouth, and every night I suck a little bit out before I go to sleep.
Finally, it was my time to shine. I hate my career.
Swing from the heels, beef stick.
You got it. Wait till I get to the jokes. Anybody else hate their career? Make a mistake a couple years ago? Guess my career. I want to know. I'm going to see what you guys think I do based on the way I look.
Account. Serial.
You're both wrong. Kindergarten teacher's actually closest. Do you guys know there are tiers to drug addiction? At the top, you got like the opioids, like that's like not cool, it's very dangerous, but there's actually a higher tier than that, which is the level I'm in, and that's the gas station pill addiction. And I brought something. We're going to have a live demonstration tonight. I was at Cohen. I guess it's like a new gas station thing, and I found this Max Performance with 3 X's.
Yes.
69K, which is good. I like to keep mine sub 70,000, as if anyone knows what that means. Yeah, well, I think so. It says, for best results, take 1 capsule 45 minutes prior to sexual activity.
Okay. So it could be for digestion.
It could be.
45 minutes.
Ingredients here: Oryza sativa, horny goatweed, white willow bark, yohimbe extract, and black pepper. So we're going to try this out tonight.
Come on, big stick. Take that pill. Take that pill. Take that pill. Take that pill. Let's see that beef stick. Come on. Jason with a shot of biodiesel.
Biodiesel, yes. All right, so it comes in this cool little case. And I presume after you're done with the pill, you can put cool stuff in here. It's the brightest color of red I've ever seen. Typically, pills don't look this bright. We'll take a quick pose for the thumbnail. This is the actual still and pose I used for the thumbnail of this video. All right, see you guys in 45 minutes.
Let's go.
I then rejoined the crowd of the city's finest intellectuals, where several people came up to me throughout the night and asked me how I was feeling. Very kind of them.
He brought props, he brought a camera, he took a pill.
Wow, what a very interesting evening. All I can say is this is not a fun time. It was very hilarious because everybody enjoyed watching me take it on stage, except for me. They brought me back up on stage after 45 minutes, and I wish I could have recorded it, and they interviewed me, and I talked about how I was feeling. I basically said I felt very electric, but I only did that to please the crowd. I really hated everything. This appears to be a very legitimate supplement. I don't think there is anything misleading about this packaging based on how I felt. The main effect that you feel on something like this is the yohimbe, and it is a horrible feeling. It's now several hours later, and I can still feel the effect. It feels like taking way too much caffeine. Like, I don't know, what I would imagine 600 milligrams of caffeine would feel like. My eyes are wide awake. I'm tired and excited at the same time. It's really not pleasant. I swore off yohimbe a while ago, but I did it again because, well, my viewers need me. Also, I felt really awkward whenever I was trying to open the package on the stage because I'm so bad at opening packages, and I knew that everyone watching me hated me because I was so slow. Continuing along with my parade of ignorance, when I was brushing my teeth, I noticed something weird on my ears. It almost looks like I'm having an allergic reaction, but it's specific to one very small part of my ear. I can't really honestly say this is a true allergic reaction, but it is kind of weird. I thought it was like I got red dye on my ears at first. That doesn't hurt or anything, but it is worth noting. So for this particular supplement, I have to give this the biggest thumbs down I can. I hate yohimbe. It's the worst feeling ever. Don't take it. But I am really impressed with how professional this packaging is. As for going to comedy shows, I have to give that a thumbs up. It's a lot of fun. I just woke up from my Sabbath post-church nap, and I hardly slept at all last night. This is a horrible, horrible pill. I don't recommend anyone takes it. Please do not take it. Massive thumbs down. I think I'm beginning to experience some real actual health side effects from taking all these gas station pills. But my viewers need me, so I will continue to move forward through this plight.